backcourt with Hall and Johnson and Sellers.
Ivy Curry.
What'd you say before tip? You might have 2 basketballs.
You might need a couple for those guys. Keyshawn Hall lines up a triple. That is the perfect start on the assist from Johnson.
Well, when Oklahoma State has played well offensively, he's been right in the middle of it.
Here he is, has lived at the mid-range since coming to Stillwater, knocks down his first shot.
It's when he is using all 3 levels, especially getting to that foul line, which he has done at a higher rate than any time in his career. Coaches would certainly like for it to be. They do it a little bit different ways.
Oklahoma State forcing the turnover. Dean a little bit out of control, but gathers himself and finishes.
Oklahoma State was not able to do Saturday was turn Texas Tech over. Only 8 turnovers forced. But there's a one there. Great break. There's those guards. Keller leading it, especially when Tech was able to put a couple of runs in the first half that really destroyed their will.
Corner 3, no. Put back by Jennings. He was unmarked and had a free run at the rim.
A couple of the last possessions for Oklahoma State. This is the help force, and watch Jennings come in here and flush it.
Dean working with Usman. Inside to Usman. There's that size advantage, but missed it. And then Dean comes up with the rebound. Thompson 3, good. And he struggled from 3 lately, but that's a big one. Here is that matchup. The double comes. Skipped across for Thompson. Darting to the mid-range and hitting it. And a little glare at the bench. Thompson short on that 3-point attempt. UCF trying to push the tempo the other direction. Ivy Curry, little hesitation inside for Hall, and that's the easiest bucket they've had tonight.
Well, that's a great play right there by Ivy Curry.
Dean to the rack and a nice finish.
Even on makes.
Hall, that might have been tipped out of his hand. Down court, Avery. And gets the roll. Avery, a quick 5 off the bench for Oklahoma State.
You love Hall getting as many looks as you can get, but he can get that last one at any time. Johnson
Steps up, and it's a big 3. They needed something to stop the bleeding right now. Usman, mid-range jumper right in Hall's face.
Potentially more potent. Problem will be when Usman's in the game for Oklahoma State, how they compact that without having their usual size.
Nice turnaround from Khalil Brantley.
Of course, especially the way they play defensively. That one on Saturday at 1 Central is going to be an all-out war.
Out for Mikey Williams. Spinning inside. Nice move by Williams, but it rims off. Offensive rebound, Hall, who goes back to work, and that's an easy layup.
And second chance points because of it.
Williams to the hoop, contact, and Williams gets it to go that time. What a finish from Mikey Williams, who is growing in confidence as this season goes on. Newman cutting across. That's a nice play from Brandon Newman.
And it's just, will they be able to make an impact, let alone be able to have similar numbers? Not only does he have similar numbers, I mean, they're better.
Mikey Williams has 7. Inside, Usman going quickly at Hall and scoring. But another sloppy giveaway. Usman for 3, he got it.
It's like, Chucky, the basketball guys know, if you're careless with it, you make a poor decision. Teams at this level always capitalize, and that's 2 straight possessions. 2 turnovers. That was a possession there again. When UCF's been successful defensively, everything in front, make Oklahoma State a jump shooting team.
Ivy Curry. Keyshawn Hall almost had the rebound, but it was Arturo Dean again. He's got 4 rebounds. Inside to Thompson for the hammer. And another giveaway from UCF. Dean for 3. You bet. Hall had to have it. Keller deep 3, back-to-back triples.
So many many easy baskets early in the game. It just becomes contagious.
Johnson inside. And he's going to probably be sitting on the bench for a long time in this second half. Ivy Curry had a shot block. Great defense by Bryce Thompson. Keller to push it with Dean. Over for Thompson, going baseline. Physical take from Bryce Thompson.
And I tell you what, the bigger part of that is that's Hall right there on the foul.
Devo Davis out there for Oklahoma State, along with Newman, who steps into this mid-range shot. Offensive rebound for Sumnick, and Sumnick with a finish. Hall likes his matchup. Around and underneath, Hall gets hit, and a chance for another point as he goes down.
Great job of Yatsu getting a cushion.
Darius Johnson was upset. No one said anything to him about the trailer, and Jennings trailing that play with a flush. For UCF, Keyshawn Hall has been Mr. Everything tonight. 29 points. Johnson has 11. Mikey Williams with 9. Williams trying to add to it and does. 12 for Mikey Williams.
He's been able to, in one-on-one situations, get to that mid-range jumper.
Corner three is good. Big shot from J.J. Taylor, just his 10th three-pointer of the season.
Going to the final 4 minutes in single digits.
Almost ripped away. A fight for the ball. Hall won it back for UCF. Johnson the other direction. Johnson crossover in the paint. Another finish for Darius Johnson. Darius Johnson has to be careful, too. He's playing with 4 fouls. Thompson 5 to shoot against Mikey Williams. Thompson, tough shot for Bryce.
He's shooting the 3 less, but getting to the line more makes him more efficient. Well, he went back to the well again right there. That mid-range, well guarded, but he's been in such rhythm and flow all night.
Cross for Williams, confident shooter tonight, comes up short, gets his own miss. Mikey Williams kicks it back out. Taylor across for Johnson. Great look for Darius Johnson, and he cashes it in. Good find from Arturo Dean. Chichi Avery, early shot clock, 3, and he hits it. UT Rio Grande Valley. Ivy Curry high, arcing 3, falls to cut it to 7.
To do everything he could in the second half. See Ivy Curry knocked down to 3. That's the ones that cuts it to 7. But
from Oklahoma State after their loss to Texas Tech.
It was Steve Lutz's words, an embarrassing loss. Felt like his team was embarrassed.